Hi, my name is Camille Pace, and I'm going to be teaching you Math 2200 online. And I was going to give you a brief overview of the class, kind of a tour through what you're going to be learning and where to find the stuff that you need. So I'm here in D2L, and I'm under one of the Math 2200 online classes. I have 3 this semester, so they're pretty much all alike. So let's go ahead and just start talking about what to do. So here's the main screen you see when you click on your Math 2200 course. The first thing you're going to see is this Welcome to Math 2200 Online, and then the class key. We're going to talk about this in a few minutes, but that's what you use in WebAssign when you first log on. So as you can see, down this side is the calendar, and it has the dates, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And then here is the announcements. And if I'm going to put any kind of news up there, it's going to be there. I would say you really want to make sure you read that 2 to 3 times a week, because if I put up new announcements, it's something that's key to the class. Something might have changed, something you need to know, especially because this is one of the first semesters we're using the new book and software for this course. So to get everything here, usually in a lot of your classes, you will have seen the content over here. The content for my course is found under content. So if you click on that, then you're going to see here the table of contents, okay? So basically, as you go through the table of contents, you're going to see my syllabus. And for this semester, I have office hours Monday from 11 to 1 online, Tuesday 10 to 11 and 12:30 to 2 p.m. in Cartersville, Wednesdays 11 to 1 online, Thursdays 10 to 11 and 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. in Cartersville. And then I'm online Sunday night from 8 to 9 because most of the material for the course is going to be due on Sunday nights, and I want to be there to catch some of those questions that might occur. So if you need to email me, you can email me here through D2L. This email does not work in D2L. You have to go to your Highlands email account to use it. The last day to withdraw is October 19th. And there's some stuff about me that I've taught statistics for 7 years. I love to travel. My master's research was on whale sharks in Western Australia. Again, as I said, I have a master's in applied statistics, and I'm married, and I have 2 sons, one in college and one in high school. So here, if you click on here, you're going to see I've put the course outline, and hopefully it'll come up. Unfortunately, this has been really slow this semester. Here we go. So the course outline is going to give you so much information for the class. I would, as you can see at the bottom, it says here, download. I would download this and print this out. Why? It gives you all the due dates for the class. So let's kind of talk about it. So the class is broken up into 4 modules. For the first module, Chapter 1.1 and 1.4 homework in WebAssign is due on August 28th. Chapter 2.1 and 2.7 through 2.7 is due September 11th, as well as the problem set module 1 in D2L, and we're going to go into that in just a minute, and then Chapter 1 and 2 quiz in WebAssign. So as you see these dates do not change, and this is the last day you can turn this work in. So as you can see from the first day of class, it's almost a month before you have to take your first quiz in this class. So please go ahead and start as soon as you can. The homework can range from 15 problems per section down to 2 to 3. It just depends on what we're learning. So it keeps going down. Module 2, there's the due dates. The midterm. Okay, the midterm is in WebAssign, and you can choose your testing center for the first time for this class. You can take it at a GHC testing center, or you can take it with Remote Proctor. And as I further go in, there's going to be some stuff that you can see where you can sign up for that. The date of the midterm is Monday, October 3rd through February, October 7th. If you do not take it in this date, you will fail the class. To pass this class, regardless of your grade on any other thing, you have to take the midterm, and it has to be proctored. If it is not, you get an F in the class, and there's nothing we can do. All right, so Module 3, Chapter 9, Chapter 11. Again, you can see all the work that's due. And then you're going to have a final exam. And this one you get to do at home, and you do it in WebAssign. You do not have to do this one proctored. That's why it is so key to go ahead and work on the midterm that it has to be proctored. Okay. Homework, there's 33 web assignments. You can complete them late for half credit. That's the only thing in the class that you can do late. So for each homework assignment, certification as I call them, they're worth 10 points. For each one done late, they're worth 5. I'm going to drop 3 of them and only count the last 30. So you need to note that for 9.5, there's 3 different homework assignments, and there's 2 for 11.2. All right. For your quiz, midterm, and final exam, you're not supposed to get help from anybody. And I'll know this because sometimes with the exams, you can tell when people are getting help. And each exam is different for each person. There's different numbers, different scenarios. On the quizzes, you can use your textbook, notebooks, and calculator. I really want you to. I want you to use them to get to understand the material. So from the moment you click on the quiz or the exam, your time starts. So don't go looking at the quiz without the intention of taking it. If you open it, you cannot do it again. So the quizzes are going to be given online using the WebAssign software. You've got 2 attempts for each quiz. So, and I'm only going to take the best. So there's no makeup quizzes. If you miss it, you get a 0 on it. During the quiz period, you have 60 minutes from the time you click on it to begin. So all quizzes are due at 11:30. So if you start at 10:30, you only have 60 minutes to take it. So you want to make sure you get all the time. All right. The midterm, again, it is proctored. And we're going to talk about how you can take it. You can either do it at the GHC Testing Center or remote proctor. And there is a section about the remote proctor in the course outline. In the content. So go look at it there. You are required to show ID. It has to be a GHC ID or a Georgia driver's license or whatever driver's license. It has to be government or GHC issued. And you're going to have to show a picture either when you take the exam or when you do remote proctor. So, final exam is going to be in WebAssign software. You're given 1 attempt to take it, and there's no makeups. And it's during a period, so you can take it whenever you want. You have 120 minutes to take it, so you want to make sure to get the full 2 hours. All right, problem set directions. What we're doing in here is we're basically doing a discussion, and what you're going to do is you're going to have a problem assigned or 2 problems assigned, and you're going to write the problem or copy it from the book. And remember, the book is an electronic copy, so it's not that hard. You're going to explain how to solve the problem and give the correct answer, and then you're going to give hints about solving it. And then you need to comment on 3 other students' problems. That's all you have to do. It's a really, really easy way to get the full points. And just know that the problem assignments will not be updated. Let me say this again. It will not be updated until the 2nd week of class because of drop add. Please don't ask me where it is on the 1st or 2nd day of class. I'm going to tell you, please go back and read the notes and everything where I state that. The drop date for this semester is October 19th. So let's look at the point value. So you have 33 homeworks, and I dropped 3. You have 5 problem sets. One of them will be your orientation introduction, and I'll go over that in a little bit. You have a final exam, which is 150 points, a midterm, which is 150 points, and you have 4 quizzes, one of which I drop. So, all right, so let's keep going back. Let's go back to content. And you'll see here, I don't have a syllabus listed here, but the syllabus is all through here. I will try to get you one done before the first day of class, but basically all the information is here. I'm just going to copy and paste it into a document. So the course description, we're just dealing with the different kinds of statistics. You can read over that. Again, this is basically what I went through on the course outline, so go ahead and read that again. My grading system, what you need to do to pass the class. Course objectives, what you're going to be studying. Student learning outcomes, that got really big. You can just read over this on your own time. And then tentative schedule, again, remember, this is under the course outline. I just put it again as another place to reference it. Extended absence policy, if for some reason something comes up in your life and you need help or something big has come on, please talk to me. A lot of students have stuff go on and then they ignore it. And at the end of the semester, when they fail, they come back and say, oh, you should have given me more time. I can't do that. You have to tell me immediately when something's going on. I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. So please reach out to me. I know life gets in the way, things happen. Just reach out to me and I'll do my best to help you. Okay, for student resources, this goes into everything with like the handbook stuff, about anything that could apply, integrity. So please make sure that you don't cheat in the class, because I'm required by Georgia Highlands to report you, and you do get a trial and you could get kicked out of school. So please don't cheat. And if you have questions about it, it's clicked here to the student handbook. There's disability services. If you have something dealing with that, please let me know about financial aid. And if you have issues with D2L, there's somewhere to look. Tutorial Center, if you click here, it'll show you where the Tutorial Center hours are, career and counseling. So this is just a lot of information about GHC itself. So for orientation requirements, you're required to, the first thing is to do the discussion. And what I want you to do is go in there and I want you to tell me your name, your major, your dream job, your favorite film, and anywhere in the world you could go, where and why. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and answer back to 3 students, okay? So do that for me. And that once I see that you've done that, then I can give you credit for doing the discussion. This has to be done by August 21st. Excuse me. Yes, August 21st. As well as if you click here, and I've got to post it better, the orientation quiz. You have to do that by there then to get any credit for it. So let's keep going. OpenStax material. So here's the directions to open the book. Here's the actual book. You can buy a hard copy. They're on Amazon. The bookstore sells them. It's up to you how you want to do it. And this shows you on this directions how to access the book. When it comes up, it'll tell you where you can go, how you can get it. So make sure to go ahead and try to get that book as soon as possible. That's the book we'll be using. That's the book where the problems will come from. So the next is the WebAssign information. So here's the WebAssign website, and here's the link for getting help. I have posted videos to help you get through it. When you email me with questions, the first thing I'm going to say is, have you watched the videos? The videos will help you. Just put the time in and watch them, and I promise it'll make sense. So here we are in a midterm testing. Here's information about the remote proctoring and how you sign up. There is going to be a due date to do that. I will put it in the news once it comes up, because I really need for you to do that. If you choose to do the midterm in a testing center, here's the directions on how to do it. It will not be set up for you to sign up until probably the 2nd week of class. Again, read the news and I will put more information about when you can do that. Okay. So here's another thing I have for you. Many of you have not used the calculator in a couple of years. So I have 2 videos in here. I have a guide to using the calculator and I have a guide to resetting it. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to my page on eLearning, the YouTube, and it has my videos. Well, hopefully I can go back. Yeah, it'll take me right back there. Okay. Module 1. So let me show you the structure of the modules. So for this module, we're doing chapter 1 and 2. And what you're going to do is you're going to read the chapter and take notes. Another thing I've done is I've made videos. And if you go down here, you're going to see all my videos that I made. The videos, unfortunately on YouTube, the first one is the last one at the bottom of the list. So you can watch those and they should help you. If there's a concept that you're having trouble with and you've watched the videos and you're in the book and you don't understand, send me an email, especially if there's a problem you're not understanding, and I can help you either through email. And if enough people are having trouble, I can make a video about it. So the next thing to do is go do the homework problems in WebAssign for chapter 1 and 2. Then complete the problem set. Remember, The second week of class, I'm going to assign those, and you'll get one or two problems, and you have to do it under the discussions. And then you're going to complete the quiz for chapter 1 and 2. So I've also put down here, I've got the PowerPoints, I've got all the links to the videos, and I have extra notes. Sometimes there might be stuff that you're not understanding 100%, and I've put notes here that might help you, kind of like a cliff notes to solving things. So that's basically what each module is, because it's the same format for chapter 2, module 2, the same for module 3, and the same for module 4. So that's basically the flow of the class. So if you're looking for your discussions, a shortcut way is here, and you can see the problem set discussions, and you can also see the orientation introduction discussions. So, and then another thing, the orientation quiz, if you need to quickly look to it, it's not listed here, but it will be soon, so you'll see it. So if you go back to Course Home, again, I'm at the beginning, and if you have any questions on this, let me know. Thanks.